Friends, I need to tell you something. The society has been lying to you. We live in a society where they say debt is normal. But let me tell you, debt is not normal. It's negative. It's bad. Someone once said, borrower is the slave to the lender. And that is true. It's like having shackles on your ankles and you can't get away. So I really want to talk about debt and why you should try to avoid it as much as you can. This does not include mortgages. Mortgages is different because it's buying a house and you're paying it over 30 years, 25 years, 35 years, and normally the interest rate is not as high. But I'm referring to debt that has interest rates over 10%. Some high interest rates are 19%. And these will quickly build up your balance, and your minimum payment is not going to pay off as quickly because interest is being added. Interest rate is the cost of borrowing that money. So a company may lend you £1,000 because you felt like you really need to buy a new washing machine, and they will charge you 20% interest rate, which means you not only need to pay that £1,000, you need to pay that £200 extra. And sometimes they also have loan arrangement fees, which might be another £400. So I would really avoid getting these high interest rate loans if I could, even if it means you have to go to the laundromat or ask your friend whether you could really ask for a favor for a month. And instead of making that purchase, I would eat beans on toast for a month and buy that thing that you need with your own money instead of getting a debt. And the other thing I really want to say is it's not cool. It's not like a smart thing you've done. Some people think, booking that holiday on the buy now and pay later scheme, you've made a good financial decision. No, I'm really sorry, it isn't. If you don't have the funds for it, do not buy it. This is what living below your means mean. You want to make financial decisions that you can manage, because these quickly grow out of proportion and you're going to have this huge loan which feels like it's suffocating your life, and you're not free and you're not using the money to make your life more joyful and flourishing. So please don't think it's a cool thing to do or it's a smart financial decision, because it really isn't. And the other thing I really want to say is, if you currently do have a debt, it's okay. Let's make a plan to pay it off. Just because they've agreed in the loan agreement, it says, you can pay £150 for that £5,000 loan, and it will take you 5 years to pay it off, or 3 years. You can make overpayments. Normally, mortgages do have early repayment fees, but normally those smaller amount loans do not have early repayment fees. So you can pay it off earlier. So don't take the set amount, I'm paying £100 each month, so that's taken care of. It isn't, because you're paying interest on top of it. So at the end of that number of years, you're paying so much more than what you had borrowed. So I really want to encourage you to let's make a plan. And the way you do this is you create a budget and you see how much excess money you have, or how much can I cut down on entertainment and eating out, and can I throw that into killing the debt. And a couple of ways is to get you that mentality of you're on the roll of paying off debt. Pay off the smallest balance first. If you have that £300 from buying a furniture lurking in your budget as a debt, save for that month's don't go out to the restaurants and pay that off as quickly as possible. Nothing's going to change if you don't change anything. You do need to change something. You do need to save on things that you can cut out. And this might be eating out, clothes shopping, or movie subscriptions. Please review and make a plan and tell yourself, I'm going to pay this off in the next 6 months. And imagine the joy and the feeling of freedom when you do pay off. And don't tell yourself, oh, I'm going to get a bonus next March, so I'm going to pay off then. No, pay it off as soon as possible. And what this allows is when you do get that bonus, you can think about, how am I going to spend this? Should we book a nice holiday for the family? Or our children needs a new bike. Can we get them a second-hand bike that's in good condition? It just gives you so much joy when you are not tied down to a debt. So friends, please change thinking that debt is normal or it's a smart financial choice. It really isn't. It's a shackle to your ankles. Bye.